Hi everyone.
Hello, beautiful people.
We are back.
Something always happens, every day, something very cool with us. And the best part is that, the worst part is that if we didn't have a YouTube channel to share what we go through, I think life will be a little bit more funny because we don't have someone to understand, it's because who else to share to?
Yes.
Local friends and
this
family,
is actually
they don't
very
understand.
related to the topic of today.
So
We'll
something
explain why.
happens when you are too much connected with your twin flame. And
It sounds funny.
yeah,
It sounds a little bit funny.
it is. It sounds because everyone thinks, okay, we need to connect, or half of the world that is in the twin flames, they want to run away. The other half, they think
wants to connect.
As much as possible.
They're suffering because
But
of this.
you need to be aware that there's yin yang in everything. There's cold and hot in everything you do.
You have to know what you are entering.
Yep.
And we will try to give you some hints today. Of course, this doesn't explain everything on all levels. That's just a tiny particle.
The main mission, we all know, is to meet and connect our twin flame or our partner. And because there's deeper things going on, it's not just the label, okay, I'm with the twin flame, but there's things in the background. For example, the Kundalini merges into one with your partner, and it's just a beautiful process. And you cannot even describe this unless you experience it. It's the most beautiful thing. So once we are...
There's some side effects though.
Yeah, there's some side effects because we start to think, okay, I'm getting better and better with my twin flame, but is this too good to be true? Yes. Yes and no. It's a little bit funny.
Yeah. Because in this connection, you really have to be aware that it is possible that you reach a point that you lose yourself. And that's one of the things that we realized as well at some point, that we have to pay attention to ourselves as well. Like me to myself and Andre to himself. Because focusing too much just on your twin flame, it can have extreme side effects on many levels on you. Emotionally, psychologically, even on your ego. And the ego is very important for our well-being here. If the ego is well taken care of, then we are well taken care of here on earth.
If you stay until the end of the video, I have a bonus for you, because I had a download, something to sum up all this into one thing, but only if you stay until the end. Another thing is that when you are all by yourself, you usually don't have much going on. You're at peace with yourself. Even your family wants to pamper you, help you out, and stuff like this. You think you're having challenges with your family since you were born, but you still didn't meet the true identity of your family when you meet your twin flame and they know about it. This is their true face will appear, and you will think twice to run away from...
They will also see your true face, because we are also playing with our families.
That's true.
We are blaming many times our families, but are we true to them as well?
Thank you for pointing this out, because we have to speak about our own egos as well, not just the other people. So you think you're going through challenges all by yourself, but when you are with your twin flame and you see how you start to behave, and your twin flame starts to behave, and then you run away, and then you come back and stuff, and then you start to get better and better relationship with your twin flame, you will think twice which one to run away from your family or from the twin flame, because both can be quite something, So as you are with your twin, with your partner, more and more, you start to pick up a lot of drama coming up to the surface. And you cannot you will find many ways to grow and use this as growth in general to fix yourselves, you and your twin, fix the emotional and stuff. But it reaches a point you cannot really fix it more than what it is. It's like we figured out that this is actually the challenge of the mind. If you want to explain, or I continue.
You go ahead.
So I figured out that this is actually a general human problem. If we don't train our mind every single day with something small, it starts to build up deep within that we want to challenge something bigger or someone else. So if you don't challenge yourself with like a game, a traditional game like chess, or I was saying crosswords, or I don't know, anything. You can also be creative and make a painting. This is also a challenge. I don't know, or play with your dog and train your dog, or if you don't, yeah.
It is just the way how we are made, even physically. The hormones that we produce and what we need to have, to feel happy, to feel satisfied, not just with your twin flame, but with life general. These are very like biological processes that we need to feed with a little bit of an emotion, a little bit of stimulation.
Yeah. So you just imagine if you are in the middle of nowhere living with your partner, and it doesn't have to be the partner, it can be just one other person, but it's just that your partner, your true partner, will make it even more hot. I mean, twin flame, fire. You will want to challenge yourself with something, but because you're constantly with your twin, you start to challenge your twin, and it becomes too much. Yeah.
And the fact, I'm just going back a little bit on the family thing, and not just family, but the environment of of your twin flame, because you are so different, even though you have the same base level. Like, I feel that the connection, like the seed, is in our subconsciousness, is based in our subconsciousness. But on the consciousness is this difference between the twin flames, and because of this, it is very natural that each one of you have totally different interests at some point, even though you will have a lot of things in common as well. But because of this, even the people, your friends and your acquaintances, the environment that you had until meeting your twin flame will be totally different. And this can be very challenging at times.
So we have been doing our best, to really understand where is the issues coming from, and most of it was we just had to go away and move forward. Use our energy to just move on and do other things. It's not just one thing. That's the problem. We think about one thing at a time, and we have to do this. I mean, it is good to think one thing at a time, but don't live your life around one thing for a long period of time. You will feel bored, and issues are going to come out from it. Just do a little bit of everything.
You need to find some middle path.
Yes.
And some acquaintances that you can have in common, so that you keep on being social, because we are social beings, and it is very natural to connect with each other.
Yeah, we are social, and that's how it is. And I also made a video, maybe a few months, maybe half a year ago, about the financial state in twin flames. I spoke about that it is quite important to do 3 main pillars. For example, the first is the love, obviously, not only for yourself but for your partner. The second is the financial, where is it coming from, and to work around this. And the third was the comfort, your house and where you live, your surroundings, and you need to take care of all of this. You cannot just focus on one of them.
Yeah. Things work always together. We, as humanity, all of us, we work together. And we cannot make it without each one of us here.
Oh yes, we are like a piece of a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And the puzzle is the bigger picture of all this.
Exactly.
So you guys are needed for something else, not a small thing. You have to see yourselves very big. I know it brings the ego up, but it's okay. At a natural level, everything is okay. So you are very important for a bigger picture. Just remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Come off from this issues you're having that is just by yourself or you and your partner, and see the bigger picture. Otherwise, we're not going to move forward.
We all have a very big mission beyond what we perceive and what is seen.
Mm-hmm. And now the download I had for the people who stayed until now, that actually your twin flame is, don't think it's bad. It's just the way it is, you know. It's like a drug because there is a healthy and unhealthy amount of a stimulant that you can have.
Mm-hmm.
Caffeine, you know, 1 coffee a day. Going to work, it's a stress as well. You should not overdo. It's also bad for you. But you know, if we think of a stimulant as a drug, your twin flame is also like a stimulant. You know, drug is like a heavy word, but it's like a stimulant. And too much of a stimulant is not. It's going to burn your nerves a little bit. But if you don't have this stimulant at all, you're going to die with depression. You know, just for you to...
Because the curiosity was not satisfied.
Exactly. I mean, dying not in the literal sense, but something inside of the heart is dead. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we finish here.
Yeah, we finish here.
Okay.
Thank you guys for everything.
Any questions, comments?
Leave down below.
Experience, shares. We're happy to hear from you. See you soon.
See you. Ciao, ciao.